that goes beyond tears. Like David, we have found a trail of blood. And everywhere we walk, there's blood. David wanting to bring the ark of God back home, bring it from Obed-Edom's house back to Jerusalem, the city of David. And when he first started to do that, he went on his own. We know the story. He ark of God on a cart made by hands of men. God had directed them under the Levitical law that they were to carry the Ark of the Covenant, and they were to walk 6 spaces and set it down and rest on the 7th. But David didn't do that. He tried a new cart. How many know, especially in America in the last 3 decades, a lot of pastors are trying new carts? Listen, I'm not talking about new methods are all right. New methods are great. I mean, 30 years ago, you didn't see the young people doing what they did. They jumped up and down on the chairs. We ran around the church. We did it differently, but we did it. But now they're doing it, training in it, getting deeper in it, because time is getting closer to where the bride must make herself ready. Do you hear what I'm saying? This will be cut short. He knows the Word of God enough to know that God's going to cut the days short, lest the very elect be deceived. We live in a generation of deceit. We live in a time that there's multitudes of people attending church that when nothing is right. Stay with me for a minute because I got this from God. You know, when David tried to bring the ark of God home, that on that new cart, that the oxen stumbled and the cart began to turn, and when it did, Uzzah reaches out. Uzzah knew better. He was the son of a Levite. He was grown up in the temple of God under the Levitical law. He knew that you were to never, 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 never touch the ark. And even though he might have done that on just a quick response to seeing it fall, God's law was God's law, and he's not going to change it for anybody. Can I say to you today, it's good living in the grace dispensation. Thank God for grace. But, you know, David did fear God. And he took the ark after that happened. He was very upset with God. But he took the ark of the covenant down to Obed-Edom's house. And because the Bible said he heard how God was blessing Obed-Edom. Can I just say that water